49ers' newest defensive end, Chase Young, has already made a huge impact in just one game. With the San Francisco 49ers, obviously the big play that stands out in everyone's mind was them meeting at the quarterback, them being Nick Bosa, and Chase Young getting a sack, forced fumble, and a recovery. It was absolutely phenomenal to see, and we've seen all the interactions between Nick Bosa and Chase Young on the sideline, all that good stuff. These guys are absolutely hyped to be playing together. Well, we got to hear from Nick Bosa on why he believes Chase Young is going to be such a good fit for this defense moving forward and the specific things that he brings to the defensive line room that maybe they didn't have before. Take a listen to what Nick Bosa had to say on Eric Armstead's podcast hosted by the Title Network.
Especially when you go on a 3-game losing streak. The tension, everybody's looking for answers, who to blame, this, that. And it wears on your mind a lot when you're not living up to what you want to be as a defense. And as a team, obviously. And I think we're pretty healthy as a squad coming out, which is a huge bonus. It's half the battle in this league. And but I just feel so rejuvenated. The Monday practice we just had, I was flying around. Having Chase is really cool. Just the fact that I finally have an Ohio State guy on the squad.
Yeah.
We haven't really had any. And a guy who was in my room who was kind of like the next guy in line of the pass rushers at Ohio State. It was Joey, and then me, and then him, and a bunch of other guys along the way too. But
really
just
at that
him,
level though.
He's as talented as it gets, and I think people kind of forget quick in this league.
Yeah,
you gotta earn your respect every single year, every single game, and he's obviously dealt with the injury, so people forget. People might not think of him as the player they thought of him when he was going on that rookie crazy tear he went on. But there's no reason he can't get back and better than he was before with being healthy now. And the fact that he's on our team is going to be huge.
No, that's dope. You have a chance to play with your college teammate like I did with Defo back in the day. It's a special feeling. I know you guys are going to have a lot of fun. Gonna bring back a lot of memories, a lot of continuity. You know, you guys are gonna be out there making plays together, and it's gonna.
Yeah, and he loves football, and I think our room is a pretty quiet room of D linemen,
for sure.
And I think he's gonna bring a great energy. Just like we love to play, but we're quieter guys, not the rah type of group. But I think you need kind of somebody who's willing to talk a little smack and not just that, but just be energetic and bring that energy to the D line. So I'm excited. But yeah, just as a team, we know we have the squad to do what we want to do. It's just stay the course. If I've learned anything, it's a long year, every single year. And you just have to keep on preparing the way you prepare, and working hard, and that hard work will pay off for us for sure.
Right. We've been through a lot worse situations, and the thing that has got us over the hump in the past is that grind. You know, we know what we have. Time to go do it now. I feel like me and you, this is when we start to play our best ball too, when our team needs us the most. Down the stretch, November, December, and in the playoffs, that's when me, you, these past years have always been our best. And, I'm looking forward to doing that again and going on the, rest back half of this journey that we started. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I feel like it's just a new season. Like, we did some great things, obviously 5-0, but just the reset, I think, came at a really good time for us, and just starts one game at a time from here on out.
I particularly liked the part where Nick Bosa was talking about Chase Young and the energy he brings. I think we saw that energy on full display, and it's important to note that this video and podcast appears to be recorded before they played. So we actually got to see the energy. Remember seeing Chase Young at the front of the line with Debo, with Trent Williams, doing the gritty out here in the boom box. You can see he brings that energy. You don't see Bosa out there in the front. You don't see Eric Armstead in the front, but it was really cool to see Chase Young front and center vibing with the boys. And I think that's an important element. I mean, we do have a quiet defensive line room. We don't have these extremely vocal guys. I mean, think of Hargrave, Eric, Bosa. They're just humble. They're about their business and they go after it. And sometimes you need some of that energy. And I think that's an awesome thing that Chase Young can bring to the table. And we've seen it already kind of come to fruition in the first game against the Jags since trading for him from Washington. So this feels like a phenomenal situation for the 49ers. Obviously, Chase Young is going to be a free agent at the end of the year, so we don't have to look too far ahead. But it is important to note that he could potentially re-sign with the San Francisco 49ers or sign elsewhere. It is going to be interesting to see how the 49ers manage this situation moving forward, because if he does have a positive impact, which he already has proven he's going to, I'm going to assume that the 49ers are going to want to retain his services. But it is going to be interesting to see how ultimately it plays out. Obviously, you've got other players that you need to sign, and it's going to be an interesting offseason yet again. But we don't need to look that far ahead. Right now, the San Francisco 49ers are balling after the bye. Defense looks rejuvenated. Feels like they have kind of rediscovered their identity. The defense was absolutely on fire. Nick, Chase, Eric, Hargrave, everyone was balling on that defensive line. So it was a really welcome sight to see. But you guys let me know. What did you think of what Nick Bosa had to say? Obviously, Nick Bosa is a man of very few words. But I like what he had to say about Chase Young and what he's going to bring to this defense. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.